Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here, and we're going to swap gears a little bit here and do a destination trailer. Today we're looking at a 2014 Coachmen Catalina Deluxe Edition by Forest River. This is the Model 38BH. It's 42 feet long, including the tongue, weighs 8,210 pounds. And folks, a destination trailer is basically a big travel trailer, but designed for permanent or semi-permanent use. In other words, folks, you know, while technically you can do this, this is not a size camper that you're going to hook your truck up to and take it to the lake for Friday and Saturday night. This is something you pretty much leave somewhere on a lot or on your property or by your house and use it for basically either a weekend getaway or maybe a permanent residence for in-laws or parents or kids or anything like that. So does have all, you know, unlike park models, this one is towable with a regular vehicle. You don't have to have wide load permits like you do with a park model that you have to tow with a semi-truck. Weighs 8,210 pounds, just like it sits right now. Of course, you know, that's not counting anything you're going to put in it. And it's got all your holding tanks, so you don't have to have full service sites to use it. Like I said, it's basically a big travel trailer, more or less, but designed more for permanent use. Where the regular travel trailer is designed for, you know, weekend use and occasional use. But it's got the big windows on the front. This is the floor plan that everybody wants, especially for those who are going to live in it. It's a 2-bedroom floor plan. And even if you don't need a second bedroom, folks, you need to still look at it, because you can turn that second bedroom into whatever you want to use it for. Storage room, a work room, a hobby room. And with a 42-foot long trailer, even with that second bedroom, you still got plenty of living space. Got one big deep slide out. Got the stabilizer jacks. Corners look good. Got a spare tire on the back. It's a 2014 model tire. You can tell it's not been towed much. Tires still have the tabs on them. 6-gallon high capacity or fast heat water heater, rated at 18 gallons an hour. So definitely going to suit your needs for a water heater. Striping and finish looks great. It's got the 12-year factory warranty TPO roof on top. All seamless. Full walk-on roof, 5/8 inch thick. Well insulated. Like I said, it's more or less designed for year-round use anywhere in North America. You can underpin these like you can a house trailer if you want to for extra insulation if you're staying in a cold weather climate. And folks, before we go into this, folks, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these in stock, used destination trailers. So if you're looking for one of these, I've got them, and I've got them at great buys. I mean, this one's only $21.9, folks. Got the sliding glass door, perfect for a deck or a wheelchair ramp or anything like that, folks. You've got an awning, got the outside speakers. Wheels look good. Got the second entry door that goes into the master bedroom here in the back. Got a black tank flush system, so which is really nice, especially on a permanent one. And folks, you know, you can remove the tanks, put a house toilet in it and all that, but is it really worth it? Nah, you know, not really. But 38BH, 42 feet long. Let's go inside. Got the furnace on right now. It's nice and cool, or nice and warm in here, because it's about 42 degrees outside today, which is cold for this area of the country. And you enter into your main living space. And look at all this space in here, folks. Got a ceiling fan, got a 15,000 BTU ducted roof air, which is plenty to cool this thing off. Now, if you're going to be like in the Arizona desert in the summertime, something like that, it is set up where you can add a second air conditioner. It's got the 50 amp electrical service, but I would try it with the 1 air first. You'll be surprised. Like I said, unless you're going to be in 100+ degree weather most of the year, you're going to be fine with that 1 AC, unless you're a polar bear. Anyway, got a propane stovetop and oven. Doesn't look like it's ever been lit. This has got the thermofoil countertops, and the Forest River uses a lot of these. And basically, you know, these aren't Corian countertops, but they're as close to it as possible. And they're strong as a Corian countertop. They resist moisture. You know, you ever been inside an old camper or a traditional camper that has the wood countertops with the vinyl cover on top, and water gets in it, or somebody spills something, leaves it, and they swell up? These here are moisture resistant with this thermofoil, and they're stronger than vinyl. And basically, they're as strong as a Corian countertop, but you don't have the stress crack worries and stuff like that like you do with the Corian tops. So, and they're lighter weight. And it's got that on there and on the table. And the table does make a bed. Sofa makes a bed, so you can sleep 4 people in here if you need to. Entertainment center. Now, folks, it doesn't currently have a TV. We can add a 32-inch, which is probably about the right size for it. For $200, we'll install a brand new 32-inch TV. And if you want that, just let us know, and we can add that when we do our checkout. Now, folks, what I was getting at, folks, look at all the living space in here, and we haven't even gone into the master bedroom and bathroom yet. So here's the thing: most people want one of these to use for a residence, a couple, or something like that. Look at this big room up front that you can do whatever with. And you can remove the table booth. You can remove the bunks if you want to. You can use the bunks for shelves. You know, or you can use this for extra sleeping room and just leave it like it is. I mean, it'll sleep 3 to 4 people in here. So you basically got your own built-in storage room instead of having to rent one if you're going to live in something. I mean, you can put a lot of stuff in here. And this is a pretty good sized room. It's almost 8 foot wide, and oh gosh, if I had to guess, about 8 foot long. So I mean, heck, you got your own 8x8 garage bay you can do whatever with for storage. Got some overhead cabinets. I like the tall roof in here. You're not going to get cramped. Big windows in the front. Of course, you got shades on all the windows. Little closets in here. You can remove the mattresses, using them for shelves. Stack your totes on here if you want to. I mean, there's just a lot of different things you can do with this front area if you didn't need it for sleeping. And it's got a solid sliding door, so if you use it for storage, nobody has to see it. You keep the door shut. Got a little breakfast nook bar area right here with 2 bar stools. Perfect for a quick bite. Wow. I'd say this thing's probably got about a 7 foot tall ceiling in it. It's got the all-electric refrigerator. And let me tell you something, folks. Contrary to popular belief, the traditional RV 2-way refrigerator freezers are not designed for everyday use. They'll wear out quickly, and they're very expensive to replace. This all-electric one will cool faster and last longer, and designed for everyday use. Plus, it'll hold more food. So, and if it ever goes bad, I mean, you're talking 1/3 the price of a traditional RV refrigerator to replace. Got a bathroom in here. This is a walk-through bath with the glassed-in shower, skylight. Got a sink, closet. I can't guarantee this is plumbed for a washer and dryer, but if I was going to put one in, it would probably be in here. Of course, you may have to run some water and drains, and we can do that, folks. If you want a price, ask your salesperson. He'll have to have our service manager go out here and figure out how long it'll take to run the vent, the drains, and all that stuff in there. But it is possible. May not be as inexpensive as one that was already plumbed for one, but we can make it work if you have a need for that. Glassed-in shower. Looks great. Rear bedroom, again, solid sliding door for privacy. Queen Island bed. Got your own ceiling fan back here. That's a nice touch. Mini closets. Place for a TV up in the corner if you wanted to add one. Or if you want us to add one, just let us know. We'll get you a price. Right now, we're doing 32-inch TVs, which I don't think a 32 will fit up there for $200 installed, parts, labor, and everything. Or maybe a 24-inch. I think they're like 150 installed. So 24 would probably be what I'd put in here. So if you want to add that, let your salesperson know. He'll add it to the service ticket. Or you may have your own TV you want to add yourself. Here's the thing, folks. So many people buy these to live in that, you know, when you've got a house full of furniture and you're going down to this area right here, you're going to have all that stuff. In fact, you can even take the furniture out of here and make it your own if you want to. But here's my advice if you do that. Keep this original furniture. And when you get ready to sell or trade this thing for something else, put everything back the way it was when you bought it. It'll make it worth a whole lot more money, make it a lot more desirable to a dealer, or if you're going to sell it for sale by owner, it'll make it more desirable. You know, nothing wrong with a custom RV because you always customize them for yourself, but make sure if you are able to be able to customize it, put it back to factory, it makes it worth a whole lot more. Anyway, folks, there's no smoke or pet odors, and that's always a big thing with a destination trailer because so many of these people live in. This one doesn't really have any live-in wear and tear. I know it's only 5 years old. I don't think it's been lived in for 5 years. I'm sure it's been used somewhat, but it doesn't show that much use, which is unusual for a destination trailer. If you've got any questions, folks, and yes, we do offer free local delivery, and nationwide delivery is also available at a discounted price. You know, you just pay us whatever it costs us to bring it to you, not a dime more, and of course get my driver back home. This unit's $21,900. This is what all you're going to get for $21,900. You're going to get this 2014 Catalina 38BH in extremely nice condition. It will be checked out, inspected by my certified RV techs after purchase. Now, folks, I've already gone out here and checked the major stuff: the fridge, the furnace, the air, the lights, the slide out. All that stuff works. But we're going to take it one step further. We're going to check your water system. It's already been winterized. We're going to check your propane system, which I've got the furnace on, so obviously that works. But we're going to double check like your gas appliances. We're going to check your converter. We're going to check your batteries, all that good stuff. Make sure everything's functioning just like it's supposed to. Check all your drawers, cabinets. We're going to fold your beds out, make sure they fold out right, and much more. We're going to check your awning, stabilizer jacks, outside compartments, and all that stuff, folks. So basically, for $21,900, you're going to get a camper that's checked out, ready to go. Use it right off the lot if you want to. And we can deliver if needed. It's free up to 100 miles one way. And then after 100 miles, we just charge you whatever it costs us to get it to you, get my driver back home. So we keep it very simple on that. Here's the thing, folks. If you're needing one of these to live in, I know a lot of people buy these. They got their parents or in-laws getting elderly. They want to keep them close. These are great because they're all one level. You can put a ramp going up to the door, so it's easy for everybody to get in it. There's no steps inside. And you can, and here's the thing, folks. You can take your existing house right now and try to add a wing onto your house with a kitchen, with a bathroom, with 2 bedrooms, a living room, heat and air, its own water heater, its own electrical system. Try to add all that to your existing house for $21,900. You can't even, it costs you almost that much to pour the foundation. Much less build the entire house. Or you can buy something like this for $21,900. Use it for as long as you need to use it, and then sell it when you're done. And we actually buy these back too, folks. If you buy one of these and you want to use it, there's no time limit, no distance limit. If you decide you want to sell it, give us a call, send us some pictures. we'll make you a cash offer based on the current condition of the unit and the current market value. So we can make it very, very easy. And compared to renting an apartment or a house, I mean, folks, to be honest with you, you spend $900,000 a month on rent. You know, less than what you're going to spend on 2 years' rent, you can have this camper paid for, free and clear. And have something to show for your money, where if you rent a place for 2 years, the day you move out, you've got absolutely nothing to show for all those thousands of dollars you spent on rent. This way you do. A lot of construction workers buy these. They let their per diem pay for their camper. I don't blame them. That's the way I would do it too. Especially if you want to go in half with somebody, you got 2 bedrooms. But, so there's a lot of ways you can use this, folks. But it's a very affordable destination trailer. It's clean. It's late model. 21.9. That's haggle-free firm. Includes the checkout. Includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that we buy on your behalf. Accepted in a network of dealers nationwide. That's included. Also, folks, the way this works, after you purchase this RV, it goes in line to get checked out, which right now we can get it done probably inside of a week. Unless we just run into some crazy problem and a part that we can't readily get, which does happen occasionally. That's why it's just an estimate. But you want to verify the lead time with your salesperson, because that changes day to day before deciding to buy. So this is what we do. We go through our standard inspection. We've got a list, and always ask your salesperson when you call to email you or fax you a copy of that list. You'll see how thoroughly we take a 5-year-old RV and go through the inspection process. I guarantee you, folks, not another dealer goes through the inspection process as thoroughly as we do. But once this unit passes our inspection process, my cleaning crew cleans it inside and out. Then my service manager, Gordy, comes out here and does his final walkthrough. If he's happy with everything, he will call you to set up an appointment to pick up your new-to-you destination trailer. Or if we're delivering it, he'll set up an appointment for you to come in and get your final walkthrough. And when you arrive at your appointed time, the RV tech that checked it out, that knows it better than anybody at that point, is going to give you a one-on-one personal RV orientation. He's going to go over everything on that checklist, which by that point you should have long had a copy of, and answer any questions you have, plus make sure you know how to operate everything on that list. And that list, folks, virtually covers everything in an RV like this. So he'll go over everything. He'll answer any questions you have, show you the repairs you had to make. You can record them with your phone or camera. That's no problem. Help you hook it up to your vehicle if you're going to take it with you. And we do have a full, we have all your towing safety equipment that you might need at great prices. I mean, like distribution hitch and sway controls. And the only thing we can't do, folks, is and I know this is weird, but insurance is weird. We could have got the extra insurance to do this, but it costs us thousands of dollars a year to do it, and it's just not worth it. But, you know, we cannot touch the wiring on your vehicle. So before you buy, if you're going to tow it yourself, make sure you've got a brake controller, which you can get put on in any truck accessory store, garage, any place like that, or do it yourself. They're very easy. And make sure you've got a functioning plug on the back of your truck. You know, we can check your plug, but we can't work on it, because our insurance will not cover it if we miswire something, which we won't. But you got to understand, the way our shop insurance is very funny. We try to keep our insurance costs down to a minimum, like everything else we do. That's why we don't check them out until we sell them, because the more overhead, the more we have to spend. That means more overhead. More overhead means higher prices. Nobody wins when that happens. So we try to keep everything down, the cost down to a minimum, so we can keep our prices down at a minimum. So, you know, it will be your responsibility to make sure your vehicle is properly wired and has the required brake controller installed. You may already have one from the factory if you've got a newer truck, but there's no big deal. They're no big deal to install, folks. I've done many of them myself in my own personal vehicles. It's 4 wires, screw in 2 screws to a bracket, and then mount your brake controller. It's nothing to it. Anyway, If you got any questions about this right here, give us a call. Like I said, we give you a warranty. We give you an orientation. We give you an inspection, making sure everything functions like it's supposed to. If we find anything on our standard list that does not function, we replace it, repair it at no additional cost to you. That $21,900 price is guaranteed, even if it costs us more to check out this unit and make sure it passes our inspection flawlessly, then we're selling the unit for. And that has happened before. We've lost money on deals doing what we say we're going to do. But, folks, we've been doing this for 50-plus years. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. If you don't do that kind of business, if you don't do what you promise your customers you're going to do, and that's how we operate, folks. You know, we look at every single one of you, not as just a one-time customer like the corporate dealers do. All these corporate dealers like Rip-Off World and places like that, all they care about is making as much money as possible off of you while you're there, and they don't care if they ever see you again. And the bad thing is, you buy something from there, and there's videos online that explain it better than I can in this video. But there's people on there that buy a $14,000 brand new little camper. They keep it for 2 years, call their bank for the payoff. They owe $21,000. So, like I said, watch the truth about, well, I'm not using their real name, but watch the video, The Truth About Rip-Off World, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, you don't have to worry about that here, folks, because we look at every customer as a lifelong investment on our part. We want to sell you a good product that you can use for a few years, get ready to upgrade, you can trade it in, then we can sell it to somebody else, and they can keep it for a few years and trade it back in. We want to sell it to you today so that if you decide a year from now that you want to sell it or trade it, you're not going to be upside down in it as far as if you finance it. And yes, we have financing available with approved credit. Minimum 10% down payment is mandatory. Anyway, folks, you know, we want you to send your friends and family to us. That's how you stay in business half a century, folks. And I can't think of any better testimony that I can give or tell you any better than that simple fact right there. 50 years, family owned and operated for 3 generations since 1968. Now, folks, in this industry, with all the thousands of dealers out there on the internet, how can a business stay in like this for 50 years, selling the volume that we do, folks, unless we're doing something right? And I know, folks, we sell used RVs. There's always going to be people out there that buy used that don't understand that used doesn't means it's not, that means it's imperfect. It's not like new. And of course, you know, we can't make everybody happy, but I promise you, folks, our success rate for as many RVs as we sell to the few complaints that we get is way higher than any other dealer out there. I mean, over 95, 96% satisfaction rate. When you sell 500 to 600 used units a year, get a couple of bad reviews out of 500 or 600 a year, that's a pretty damn good satisfaction rate, if you ask me. But you know, folks, we keep things simple. We don't hide nothing. We if there's faults with something, I always show you, as everybody knows that watches my videos, subscribes to my channel. I point out the good and the bad about every RV and every camper that I do a video on, and because I believe that, you know, nobody wants to be fed a spoonful of sugar. They want to know the truth. They want to know it direct. That's what we give you. You know, if something has smoke odors in it, or it's got this is missing, or that's missing, or it's got, you know, or if I see a stain, a ding, a dent, a scratch, whatever, I always show you, folks. Now, I don't always see them, but this one right here, folks, I believe is exceptionally nice condition, exceptionally nice, especially for that price. $21,900 haggle free with all those benefits I gave you. One price store, folks. The sales price plus applicable sales tax. That's it. Easy, simple, and done. No haggling. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash, trade, or finance, or a combination of the three. We do not discount our prices, folks. We don't take offers. Not trying to be hard to get along with, but you got to realize the internet has changed the way that everybody buys everything. And if you don't have the lowest or one of the lowest prices on the internet for a particular make and model destination trailer, camper, or RV, nobody's ever going to call. Nobody's ever going to buy it. It's like buying a TV. You want to buy a new 60-inch TV, folks? You go on Best Buy, you go on Amazon, Walmart, and all these other websites. You don't go to the one with the highest price to buy it. You go to the one with the lowest price if you're looking for a particular make and model TV. It's the same way with RVs or any other used vehicle you buy. You can literally look online and look at every single used 2014 Catalina 38BH destination trailer on the internet that's available in the entire country. Compare prices, condition, benefits, and more. We have no extra fees, folks. No dock fees, no prep fees, no tag and title fees, inspection fees, freight fees, none of that nonsense, folks. Like I said, we're a one-price store. Price, sales price, applicable sales tax, you're done. Easy and simple, folks. Easy and simple. We do offer an option B, which is the only way we discount our prices, and that's an as-is price. You buy it just like it sits, the good with any potential bad. If you're willing to buy one under those conditions, we're certainly willing to give you a discounted price. But understand that anything that may not function on it, now or in the future, is entirely your responsibility to fix. And no exclusions to that rule. If you can buy one under those conditions, it saves us time and money, so we pass that along to you. Benefits to you. You get a discounted price, offer our incredibly low asking price, and you get to take it home the same day you pay for it. And we'll still do delivery even on option B price, folks. Up to 100 miles one way for free. Thank you for watching. No commission salespeople, no games. Come out and visit with us, Parkway RV Center. Look forward to seeing you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.